What if you knew that you were in the right place at the right time? What if you knew that you couldn't not be in the right place at the right time? How would that feel? I mean, I don't know about you, but the older I get, the longer I live, the more I have to look back on and the more I have to think, wow, did I miss that opportunity? Should I not have quit school there? Should I have taken that job? What if I would have? There's so many what ifs, right? There's so many paths not taken. And being in the right place at the right time. I live in Los Angeles, and I was pursuing an acting career, and being in the right place at the right time is huge for that, and for a lot of professions, and for a lot of things in life, right? Got to be in the right place at the right time. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And I was reading lesson 42 in A Course in Miracles yesterday morning, and I couldn't believe it. I'm sure I've read it before because I've read the whole course a couple times. But he says, you cannot be but in the right place at the right time. Such is the strength of God, such are his gifts. And he goes on to say in that lesson that we can't not, I'm going to paraphrase, fulfill our purpose. Jesus's words are, we can't not do God's will. But that expression, God's will, has been used in such bitchy, cruel ways over the centuries, I hesitate to even say it. You know, as a matter of fact, the language of the Course in Miracles is can be problematic for the person who scribed it. Helen Schucman was an atheist, and she was Jewish. So for years and years, she scribed these messages from Jesus, but she never told her husband, who was also Jewish, the Christian parts, which I think is really funny. And I think it's very funny that of all the people on earth, that Jesus picked an atheist, a Jewish atheist, and she was kind of cranky intellectual to share all these thousands and thousands of beautiful words with. And it kind of points to the truth that God is no respecter of persons. He doesn't play favorites, he, she. But I just wanted to share that one idea. You cannot but be in the right place at the right time. That is such an encouraging idea. And if you ever feel like you haven't been in the right place at the right time, or you missed an opportunity, or I spent most of my life thinking if I would have had a different dad, my whole life could have been different. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Almost did, could have, but because of this, didn't. And regret is a real bummer. And the older you get, the more of a bummer it can be. Regret, guilt, um, disappointment, disillusionment. So I just want to put it out there. No matter who you are, no matter how old you are, no matter how much money you have, how much you weigh, what's going on with your kids, no matter what, your career, if you can just for a moment stop and find a tranquil, peaceful minute to imagine that you are in the right place at the right time, that you always have been at the right place at the right time. Try to contemplate that truth. Try to feel in your heart. Don't think it in your brain. Give your brain a little rest and try to feel in your heart what that would feel like to know I'm in the right place at the right time. I cannot but be in the right place. I can't not be in the right place. I am exactly who I am supposed to be in this moment, in this place, at this time in my life. Nothing has gone wrong. There are no mistakes. Everything that has happened in my life has happened according to a purpose, a plan, a reason. I'm expanding, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm fulfilling my purpose. I may not understand it, I may not even like it. It might be hard, I may hate it sometimes. I have hated my life at times. I have hated things about my life, especially the things that I couldn't change. And from this day forward, I want to carry this seed and this truth within me that I am in the right place at the right time, doing me, my life as perfectly as I can. When you accept that, like Byron Katie says, when you argue with reality, you lose, but only 100% of the time. So you don't have to really love reality. I mean, she says she loves what is. I think that's a tall order sometimes, to love what is. I'm sure we would all be happier if we loved what is, and then from there work to change or improve or increase our income or whatever it is, right? Lose weight, whatever it is. But if we just can come from a place of acceptance, a place of everything is perfect, just as it is, right here, right now. Acceptance. Like the trees. I was reading about trees this morning, that they actually can communicate to each other and they keep alive old tree stumps. There's a whole intelligence and network. There's a book, The Wisdom of Trees, or the Language of Trees, and I'll put it in the comments. Just like the trees have wisdom, humanity has wisdom. And the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, divine intelligence, the vortex, the quantum field, the field. There is an intelligence holding everything together in spite of what you see on the news, in spite of the sensational, in spite of what we call reality. There is a deeper, truer design and reality that is eternal, that is infinite, that is all encompassing, that is all knowing. All the omnis, right? Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. All of that energy, all of the vibration of that wisdom is, we can access it. It is within us. And we will find it when we are quiet and when we are still and when we acknowledge it. So just for today, let yourself open your mind to the possibility that you are in the right place at the right time, doing and being and experiencing exactly what you are meant to do, to be, and to experience. And just for a moment, let yourself feel appreciation for that. And try to feel that for about 5 minutes. And from that space, see how your day goes differently and your life goes differently. What's that prayer? Give me the courage to change the things I can. Well, maybe we don't have to change the things as much as we have to change our perspective of the things. Course in Miracles says a miracle is a shift in perception. So as I shift my perception, as one of my coaches just said this morning, let shift happen. So let shift happen. Be willing to see things differently. Be willing to accept the fact that you are in the right place at the right time. Feel appreciation for that. And have a great day. Take good care of your mind, of your heart, and of your body. Take care.